Namaste all the students from 8th standard. In this lecture we are going to learn 7th chapter, that is variation. Let us understand first the meaning of variation. To vary. To vary means change. Let us understand with an example. So number of notebooks and cost of that notebooks is given here in the chart. Number of notebooks that varies. So accordingly the cost of notebooks also varies. In this chart, the cost of 12 notebooks is given as rupees 240 and cost of one notebook is given as 20. Can you find another values? Cost of 3 notebooks is very good. It is rupees 60. And cost of 9 notebooks, very good. 9 into 20, that is 180. Cost of 24 notebooks, as the value of or the cost of 12 notebooks is rupees 240. Number of notebooks are now doubled and that are 24. Therefore cost also get doubled and it is 480 rupees. Now number of notebooks are 50, then cost, very good, 50 into 20, that is 1000 rupees. So in this way you can easily complete this chart. If value of x get decreased, then value of y also get decreased. If value of x get increased, then value of y also get increased. So the relationship here, as quantity x increased, quantity y also increased, and quantity x decreased, then quantity y also decreased. This type of variation is called as direct variation. In this variation, there is a type of proportion in the given values. So x and y are in the same proportion. When x get doubled, then y also get doubled. Sin alpha is used for same proportion or direct proportion. So using mathematical symbol, you can write as x directly proportional to y. And therefore, since there is a definite proportion between x and y, you can get value of x by multiplying k with y, where k is a constant and here x is equal to k into y is called as equation of variation. X is equal to k into y or x upon y is equal to k is the equation of variation, where k is a constant of variation. Okay, do you understand it? Okay. Now let us understand direct variation with some examples. First example, area of circle is directly proportional to the square of its radius. Area of circle is A and it is directly proportional to square of radius. R is the radius, then square of radius is R square. Therefore, A is directly proportional to R square. Is the relation between area of circle and the square of radius. Next, pressure of a liquid varies directly as the depth of the liquid. Suppose pressure of liquid is P, it is given here, and it is directly proportional to depth D. So P directly proportional to directly varies to D. Now let us find the constant of variable and equation of variation. A is directly proportional to R square. Therefore, A is equal to K into R square is the equation of variation, and K is a constant. K is a constant of proportionality. Also, A upon R square, A upon R square is equal to K. It is also another equation of variation. P is equal to K into D, and it is the equation of variation where K is a constant. This equation can be written in another way. P upon D is equal to K. So that is also another equation of variation. Do you understand all? Let us solve examples based on the direct variation. Example first. X varies directly with Y. When X is equal to 5, then Y is equal to 30. Find the constant of variation and equation of variation. As we have given here, X varies directly with Y. Now write this in a mathematical statement. X is directly varies with Y, and therefore X is equal to K into Y, where K is a constant. We have given as X is equal to 5 and Y is equal to 30. So put that values in equation of variation. So X is equal to 5 and it is equal to K into 30. Therefore K is equal to 5 upon 30. It is 1 upon 6. Okay. Now value of K is 1 upon 6. So constant of variation is 1 upon 6 here. Now write this constant of variation in equation. Equation is X is equal to K into Y, and therefore X is equal to 1 upon 6Y, and hence the equation of variation is 6x is equal to Y. 6x is equal to Y. That is the equation of variation. Second example, cost of groundnut is directly proportional to its weight. If cost of 5 kilogram groundnut is rupees 450, then find the cost of 1 quintal groundnut, and given that 1 quintal is equal to 100 kilogram. Is directly proportional to W, and therefore C is equal to K into W. That is the equation of variation. Now, we have given here cost of 5 kilogram groundnut as rupees 450. So when C is equal to 450, then W is equal to 5 kilogram. Okay, therefore let us find the value of K. 450 is equal to K into 5. Therefore K is equal to 450 upon 5, and it is equal to 90. So constant of variation is 90 here. The value of K, let us find the cost of 1 quintal groundnut. So W, that is 1 quintal, it is equal to 100 kilograms. Now equation of variation is C is equal to K into W. C is equal to K into W. Therefore C is equal to K, that is 90, into W, that is 100. Therefore, C is equal to rupees 9,000. So, cost of 1 quintal groundnut is rupees 9,000. Okay. Total remuneration paid to laborers employed to the harvest soybean is directly proportional, directly variation with the number of laborers. If remuneration of laborers for laborers is rupees 1,000, then find the remuneration of 17 laborers. Okay. As given that n is directly proportional to r and therefore n is equal to k into r. That is the equation of variation. In the sentence we have given that when n is equal to 4, then r is equal to rupees 1,000. Therefore n, that is 4, it is equal to k into r, that is 1,000. Therefore k is equal to 4 upon 1,000, it is equal to 1 upon 250. Okay, the value of k, that is constant of variation. Now let us write equation again. N is equal to k into r. Now we know that laborers are 17, so n is equal to 17 now, and k is equal to 1 upon 250. Therefore 17 is equal to 1 upon 215 multiplied by r. Therefore r, it is equal to 17 into 215. Therefore r, it is equal to rupees 4,250. Therefore the remuneration of 17 laborers is 4,250 rupees. Okay, do you understand all explanation? Very good, thank you.